Simone, you and I actually conducted in 2011 the first performances of the Australian World Orchestra. Incredible time. What are your best memories about that?
Oh, look, I have so many great memories from that, but I think the best one was the very first rehearsal when none of us really knew exactly what we had. You know, we knew that we had gathered in that room some of the finest musicians Australia had ever produced. And everybody, it was like old home week. I mean, everybody was seeing friends that they hadn't seen for 20 years. And that was just great. And then the real work started. And at that end of, I remember at the break, we were all walking around going, hey, we've got an orchestra.
That's right.
It was incredible. Musicians are developed not only by where they study and where they come from, but also then by the orchestras in which they play and the traditions and kind of, if you like, schooling of those orchestras, particularly string players. String players playing in Vienna play differently to the guys in Berlin, play differently to the guys in Los Angeles. And so the uniting factor that we all had was that wonderful sort of down-to-earth, let's get this thing on the road kind of attitude. And everybody started talking to everybody else and working out different things, and I was kind of, you know, doing my thing at the front. And suddenly, you know, we found we had a sound. I mean, that was the amazing thing, that everybody could really play their instruments. That's clear. I mean, you're sitting there with a double bass section that's just from heaven.
Second it on,
The first violin section full of concertmasters from around the globe. I mean, it's an unbelievable pool of talent. But just, would it all combine? Would it all work? I mean, you must have been sweating that morning because this was your project. You'd put it all together. But yes, I just remember at the break all these happy faces saying, you know, we have an orchestra, and we have an orchestra that is really something incredibly special and unique. So no, as a conductor, it was a complete joy. And these are guys at the top of their fields. So it's like being given the greatest instrument and being able to ask just more and more and more of it. And everybody actually really enjoying that.
And wanting to give more
and wanting
more.
to do that.
Yeah.
So I think everybody knows that we're onto something really special here, and is determined to get the most out of it too.